Oh shit, Bill, I screwed up now. I gotta drive this to work on Monday. Relax, Frank. I got this. What's up, gang? Evil here. I'm knocking the dust off of Old Red here. So this is the video that RC Mart wanted me to do a long time ago, and I just kind of got out of making videos for a while, so they probably got pissed off at me or whatever. But these are the upgrades I'm going to do. We got the Go Hill Scale Challenge coming up this weekend, so I committed to run with one of my buddies. I do not have a functional winch on this truck. I broke it at one of the G6 events. I broke it, and then it's just been a paperweight or an ornament on there ever since. So I got these nice Yeah Racing pieces that they had sent me a while back. This is basically like an ESC and then a wireless keychain remote, and then here's the actual winch, and then it's got a toggle switch if you want to operate it manually, which is kind of cool. But anyway, we're going to bust into Old Red here, get this old winch off of here, and get a working one. Get into this here. There's the winch. It's got a nice little tow hook on there. I'll probably be taking that off and putting a claw. It's a nice looking winch. I hope it works good. And here's the controller. I had bad experience. I did this with a 3 racing one back in the day, and an adapter I had bought had reverse polarity on it, and I ended up frying some stuff. A receiver. Wasn't a happy time. Anyway, here's the ESC. It looks like it's got dual inputs. And then the keychain. Looks like it's got a little safety on it, so you can not accidentally hit the buttons while it's in your pocket. Anyway, let's get this old winch off of here and get the new one. I did install a clip on this front bumper light so that I can take that off. That makes things a lot more convenient. And the winch off of there. Looks like the bolts on the bottom of this winch match up with this one, so I can use the same holes. The fair lead is wider on this one, so my skid plate here, I would have to grind on it to get it to work. Since the bolt pattern on the bottom is the same, I'm just going to reinstall the old fair lead. So it's actually a good thing I pulled that hook off of there, because the hardware was just finger tight, and there was no Loctite on it, so that would have fallen off immediately on the trail. So put some Permatex on there, and then get this thing on. And there we go. It's a nice winch. It's got actual cable instead of string, so looks like it should be tough. We'll see how well it works. Run these in by hand so we don't strip them out. Might be too late for that one. Alright, let's plug the lights back in. Alright, I just have it plugged into a battery. Let's. Nice. I love it. So, just for space savings, I decided to decase mine and shrink wrap it. Footprint will be quite a bit smaller without the case on it. This was just taped shut and it was kind of rattling around inside anyway, so it wasn't really like it was doing much. I think this will be a lot nicer. Alright, so I just did a little bit of reading on this. Apparently this controller maxes out at 7.2 volts, and a lot of people on Amazon and whatnot reporting on these frying, even running on 6L, just because it'll be, you know, up in the 7.5, 8 volt range. The only post I saw was from a manufacturer on Amazon that said run BEC power to this, which is super misleading because this is a full-size Tamiya connector, insinuating that you can connect to a stick pack, right? Which I guess you could, but you're pushing your luck. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to desolder this Tamiya connector off of it and put a servo type connector on it, and then I'm going to wire it off of my BEC, which is hard set at 6 volts. So I'll split at the BEC, half of it will go into the receiver, power and servo and whatnot, and then the other half will power this winch controller and hopefully keep from nuking the thing on the trail. Alright, wish me luck. Alright, so tested it and it works. Here's what we've ended up with. It's nice and clean looking. I just got to plug it up and install it in the truck. Oh shit, Bill, I screwed up now. I gotta drive this to work on Monday. Relax, Frank. I got this. Anywho, that brings this video to the conclusion. I did get these parts from rcmart.com, so I figure I should mention them and thank them for sending them over. If you want to get a set of these for your truck, Yeah Racing part number is YA0389 for the remote receiver, and YA0386 for the actual winch. So anyway, thanks to them for sending those over. Thanks you guys for watching. Please subscribe if you would. Catch you on the next one.